Whoa, 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 whoa. What's up, gang? Welcome to Fan P News Network, where we bring you the news from another nigga perspective. I'm Young Champ, aka I'm Chizzy7G. You can find me on every social site: Bigo, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, X. I'm Chizzy7G on everything. How y'all feeling out there, man? Today, we got some unfortunate news to bring. I'm not really too happy to report this, but I do have I was going to try to report it without my opinion. But now I think after doing a little bit more homework, my gut feeling was actually correct because they got my man Uncle Shay, y'all. Sorry to say it, but they got my man Uncle Shay trying to get him on some bullshit ass grape and essay charges. And if you want to ask me, I honestly think it's bullshit. Just to be honest, I think it's bullshit. I mean, for the simple fact that Tony Buzbee only go after high profile cases such as this. And the fucked up part for me is niggas be dropping Tony Buzbee. Tony Buzbee he don't have any clients that called him that said, we need you to represent us. No, he goes out and look through, he like an ambulance chaser. He find people who could use some money, who don't have nothing to lose. And then he go ahead and tell them like, yeah, we can sue such and such and such, and we can get all this money and whatever the case may be. Whole lot of bullshit, but if you ain't got nothing to lose, why wouldn't you take it? You feel me? But I'm gonna go ahead and get into this story. I'm gonna read the article that they have on this. Excuse me, guys. This is the article that popped up on my news feed from newsbreak.com. I believe it was published by the U.S. Sun, verified publisher, TMZ. I've seen a few people speak on it. I did not watch anybody else's video. I actually did my own research on X and on Google just to make sure that I would be hitting on the correct keys. So here we go. Without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and read this. And then I'm going to give you my opinion after I read this and I read the Shannon Sharpe response. All right, so we got Shannon Sharpe sued for $50 million for raping woman and threatening to kill her after demanding complete control over her. First Take star Shannon Sharpe has been accused of forcibly sexually assaulting a woman who is seeking a minimum of $50 million in damages. Remember that $50 million, y'all, because Tony Buzbee and $50 million go together like peanut butter and jelly. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? So remember that $50 million. Don't let that slip from your brain while we continue. So the woman identified only as Jane Doe. Remember that also. It's always a civil case with a anonymous victim. That's not even going to be. If you accuse me of something, I get to face my victim. I get to see you accuse me of such. So don't keep doing that, Tony Buzbee. But let's keep going. Anonymous identifies Jane Doe in the court documents, alleged that after meeting Shannon Sharpe at a gym in Los Angeles in 2023, the former NFL tight end relentlessly pursued her. Okay, as a man would. Let's see, Shay. I know you ain't did that. Shay trying to scam him. Doe, who was 20 years old at the time, alleged that Shannon Sharpe called and texted her demanding she come to his Beverly Glen mansion, according to the lawsuit, which was filed in Nevada on Sunday. The woman revealed in court records that she and Sharpe were eventually involved in a consensual relationship, per TMZ. However, the plaintiff alleges suffering from controlling and verbal abuse. What? He demanded complete control over her time and body, expecting her to be at his house on schedule at his command whenever he called. Attorney Tony Buzbee wrote in a lawsuit. So what? That's not a crime. She can say no. She don't have to do none of this shit. Buzbee a Texas-based attorney, is famously known for representing more than 20 players who came forward with the sexual allegations against NFL quarterback Deshaun Watson. That's one. Sharpe Sharpe vigorously denied the accusation or misconduct alleged by Doe, which his defense team called egregious attempt at blackmail. That's what I think it is. The lawsuit is a blatant and cynical attempt to shake down Mr. Sharpe for millions of dollars, attorney Lanny Davis, Shannon Sharpe's defense counsel, said in a statement. It's filled with lies, distortions, misrepresentations, and it will not succeed. He stands firmly by the truth and is prepared to fight these false claims vigorously in court. He looks forward to the vindication through due process and a judgment based on facts and law. ESPN declined to comment when approached by your son, as it would. Okay, shocking allegations. In one encounter, Doe alleged she was terrified after getting into an argument with the First Take star, who was yelling at her with a firearm visible in the room. Oh my God, this is some bullshit. The plaintiff alleged that Shannon Sharpe grabbed her by the back and threatened to kill her after he noticed she tried sharing her location with friends from her iPhone. Yeah, bitch, I'll kill you. Don't share your motherfucking location in my mansion, bitch. Niggas be robbing. You don't tell nobody where I live at. Fuck wrong with you. I'd have told the bitch the same thing. I bring you to my Beverly Hills mansion and you trying to share your location with that pookie ass baby father of yours, so he think he come in and steal my shit. Bitch, I'll kill you and him. So I believe that he probably said that. That makes sense, but I don't think it was shoe worthy. But whatever, we keep going. Okay. Sharpe saw her doing this. The moment he realized what she was doing, he grabbed her by the neck and told her, if you ever do that again, I will fucking kill you. I can see that, right? You can't give nobody a location. Niggas do too much robbing and stealing and backdoor shit. So I get that. Don't show nobody a location, bitch. Not at my house. Despite the alleged violent incidents, Doe and Sharpe continued their relationship, but the plaintiff attempted to break things off with the former Titan after he embarrassingly went on Instagram live stream while engaging in sex. That was last year, wasn't it? They saying this from 2023. Oh yeah, it's a bunch of bullshit. Tony Buzbee playing games, y'all. I'm sorry. This sounds like games. In a live stream, which occurred last September, which is a year after what we talking about, because they said they was talking in 23. Sharpe's 3.3 million followers could hear moans and other sexual comments from the video. Sharpe, who initially claimed his account, had admitted that the noises heard indeed were him having sex, intimate relations. Jane Doe claimed in her lawsuit that after the infamous incident, she tried to break off with Sharpe, which she alleged led to him raping her. Whoa! October 2024, Doe claimed Shannon Sharpe forced himself on her in her apartment as she cried and sobbed. The second violent incident alleged occurred in January, where Doe claimed Sharpe came to her house with promises of delivering Christmas and birthday gifts for her. If you just said I raped you, you shouldn't want my fucking Christmas gifts or birthday gifts, right? All right, so I'm just keeping the notes, y'all. Make sure y'all keep notes, because sometimes they try to throw you for a loop. Like if you ain't paying attention, they will throw you for a fuck. All right, so it said the gifts. We back at the gifts. Now what we got? However, Sharpe allegedly sexually assaulted her again. A woman can say yes to consensual sexual relations with a man 99 times, but when she says no even once, that no means no, the suit reads, according to NBC Sports. That is true. That is true. But I just don't see Shannon Sharpe turning into a violent rapist. And I don't see her not giving up the pussy. What you think? If you knew he was bringing gifts, more than likely you was replenishing those gifts. I'm just saying. You ain't, if the man just raped you, or supposedly, allegedly, then 2 months later he coming back with gifts. These gifts ain't to fucking atone. These gifts is because I'm paying for what I'm about to do when I get there. And you knew that. You know I ain't coming empty-handed, bringing gifts and ain't gonna get this shit replenished. So I think this is a bunch of bullshit on Tony Buzbee, flipping the words. Like Shannon Sharpe lawyer said, misrepresentations and lies. Defendant Shannon Sharpe, a man who is accustomed to getting what he wants, completely fails to understand this basic concept of no means no. After many months of manipulating and controlling the plaintiff, a woman more than 30 years younger than he, and repeatedly threatened to brutally choke and violently slap her, Sharpe refused to accept the answer no and raped plaintiff despite her and repeated screams. Allegedly, the alleged sexual assaults occurred in Nevada, according to Buzzee. Once you put the Buzbee name on it, that just shows the validity of the whole story, because Shannon Sharpe lawyer has since responded, and they don't sound like they feel none of this shit y'all talk. Like, this shit sound like a bunch of misrepresentations. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna read this response by Sharpe lawyer. All right. This is a statement from his lawyer, Lanny J. Davis. They say, first thing they start to join off with is some passages from this chick who's saying that this man be choking and slapping her aggressively when the whole time she like being choked and slapped too. She say, I want you to put a dog collar around my neck and choke me with it while you fucking me. That's Gabriella Zuniga in text message to Shannon Sharpe, October 7th. That was around the time where they supposedly just met. That was 2 years ago. I know you missed this big juicy ass, $25K for each cheek. Damn. So she like 52. Everybody like got this mean got this mean thing with 50 million, 50K, 25K cheek. That's 50K. All right. This lawsuit filed by Gabriella Zuniga and orchestrated by her attorney, Tony Buzzword. So once I see him, I'm already out. I already then say my man Sharpe innocent once they put Buzbee in it. So it's been orchestrated by Buzbee. It's a blatant and cynical attempt to shake down Mr. Sharpe for millions of dollars. It is filled with lies, distortions, and misrepresentations, and it will not succeed. In her efforts to extract a large financial settlement, Ms. Zuniga presented Mr. Sharpe with a secretly recorded video of a consensual sexual encounter. We believe the video has been heavily edited and taken entirely out of context, crafted to falsely portray a consensual act as non-consensual. Ms. Zuniga has refused to provide a copy of the full unedited version of the recording to Mr. Sharpe legal team. Record straight, we are releasing several of Ms. Zuniga's own explicit text messages that clearly indicate the nature of their relationship was consensual and sexual in nature, and in many cases initiated by her with specific and graphic requests. Yep. And you know why this? Because like me, Shannon Sharpe, a traditional guy, right? Now, I don't doubt for a second that he's not monogamous, that he like to get his dick wet, but he already made it clear that I would call him boring. Like a bitch would call me boring. Like, because I'm traditional. I want to do traditional sex shit. I don't want to be over exploring sex. So when you start talking about dog collars and motherfucking shit like that, men ain't asking for that type of shit. That's all I'm saying. Right? Sharpe ain't that type of guy. Like Chad Ocho Cinco might be with that. But Shannon Sharpe and him go back and forth all day about just little shit. Like Shannon Sharpe, like me, like if I'm shitting in the bathroom, I don't want to be bothered by a woman I just met. Like my baby mother, like my wife, so we got too much time together at this point. And it was the same way with her at first, right? Because we traditional men, like we ain't supposed to know all that. We still believe that women don't shit until we locked in with them, and then we know they shit. But before that shit don't never cross our mind. So all the extra freak shit that they do, that be women. So all this is her asking for this, and that man is obliging because he an older nigga. He want to please the young bitch. I get it. All right, let me go. And Say set the record straight, clearly indicated these sexual nature cases initiated by her. Contrary to the allegation she makes in her lawsuit, consensual sex continued until January 2nd, 2025, the day after she asked for 25,000 per cheek. Oh, so this text him first of the year and said, "This is right. This is supposed to be after the Christmas when he came and raped her." She texted him out of nowhere on January 1st this year and said, "You missed this juicy ass 25K for each cheek." That sound like a bitch that needs some money. Sound like you bought her some gifts, fucked her on Christmas. That was a week ago. Fuck that little money up what you did. Oh, I need some money. And a young bitch, that's how they think. They don't think about what happened the other day. They think about moving forward. So, yeah, I need cars, nigga. Give me some money. 25K each cheek. Cool. You said he raped you twice before that, though. That's what I'm saying. It's the type of stories that Buzbee be having. Like, once he put his name on it, it's not credible. He better off passing that shit off to some other lawyer and just be in the vaccine. Because what you say you involved and they got shit that sound like this, yeah, we ain't going for that. They gonna end up dropping him from the case too, just like they did in the D1. Let me read this other one real quick. All right, say only if you put that baby gravy in me, then I can do whatever I want to. Then you can do what to me. Baby gravy. Whoa, she trying to have a baby by a nigga. She's wanting baby gravy. November 23rd, 2023. I want to put my tongue in your asshole and then marry you. Whoa! Fuck, yeah, this way too freaky for Shannon Sharpe. I already know he ain't even that type of nigga. Then it say, that's my baby. That's my daddy. Fuck, I want you to put a big black baby in me. Damn, she just was wanting to get her. She was trying to cash out. That's what that sound like. Shannon Sharpe got kids her age. So I don't see him putting no baby in no 20-year-old. But whatever. She probably 23 now. He met her 3 years ago. But yeah, she said she want to put her tongue in his ass so and marry him. Then she said, that's my daddy. Fuck, I want you to put a big black baby in me. Then she said, you better crave it because you're going to be stuck with it for life after you put a big black baby in me. So this sounds like a whole lot of she trying to get a bag. That's what it sounds like. And since he ain't giving her a baby, he going to go to Buzbee. All right. These messages are just a sampling of a broader pattern of graphic sexual communications. The evidence paints a clear picture. This was consensual adult relationship that included role playing, sexual language, fantasy scenarios, explicitly requested by Ms. Zuniga. The edited tape that Ms. Zuniga secretly taped and showed to Mr. Sharpe during her blackmail attempt tries to falsely portray as a result of this editing and out of context from prior text messages that the sexual activity was not consensual, but Mr. Sharpe now believes her secret taping was all part of the plan, set up as a part of her blackmail scheme, extorted by her, copy of which she refused to make available to Mr. Sharpe or his counsel. Mr. Sharpe categorically denies all allegations of coercion, misconduct, especially the gross lie of rape, and will not submit to what he sees as an egregious attempt at blackmail. He stands firmly by the truth and is prepared to fight these false claims vigorously in court. He looks forward to the vindicated due process and judgment based on the facts and the law. Shout out to Uncle Shay. So what I get from this for the most part is Tony Buzbee trying to get his grift on. This little bitch was like, Shannon Sharpe was basically like a sugar daddy type of deal for probably send a little 5,000 here, 5,000 there, pay for probably pay her rent. Probably one of them situations where she trying to get a baby because she trying to lock in. That's the thing now. That's what they call it. It's a new thing out here that these bitches doing. It's called baby for a bag. You feel me? So bitch will have a baby by a nigga of status. And if he don't want to give for the money, she go to get it from the motherfucker Uncle Sam. Uncle Sam, 200 million that Shannon Sharpe worth. So that's what's going on in this. And I feel like Shannon Sharpe probably stopped talking to her or ghosted her or something because she keep talking about having babies. When you almost 60 years old, all this having babies, right? So I think he probably ghosted her after that, and now she trying to get him. And like he said, the video that she recorded after her saying, "I want you to choke me, slap me, all this shit," then she comes over and records a video of him doing these things. She edited the video to make it seem like he just beating the shit out of her, but not putting the context. Fuck, I want you to do these things, but when you see it on video with no context, like a nigga beating the shit out of her and making her do what he want when they telling you that. But just like I suspected, this is bullshit. And free my nigga Shannon Sharpe, man. Don't even play with him like that. And all I gotta say to this girl, Gabriella Zuniga, that's the wrong sample. My bad, y'all. Shut up, bitch. That was the one I was looking for. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Let me know if y'all think this is bullshit. If y'all think Uncle is a nasty man. Let me know if y'all think that he should pay to keep this shit quiet or he should fight this shit to the end. I personally think he should fight it. I personally think that anything involved with Tony Buzbee is not credible, so shouldn't be hard for them to be able to close this shit up. But yeah, I want my man Shay to know, just in case he see this, bro. Never at one moment of me reading this or breaking this story did I believe that you was guilty of this, bro. And if you can even ask my girlfriend, I did not even want to report on it because I fucks with you. You my dog. I like what you do for the culture. So I really didn't even want to report on it. But it's just like Bronny James, bro. I gotta go ahead and do the job. Same way, and like she said, you will report it. So I could not report it. But I feel like I'm reporting it in your favor. Tony Buzbee got a history of this shit. He done this shit to Chris Brown. He done this shit to P. Diddy. He done this shit to Deshaun Watson. Nobody was really found guilty or of none of this shit because it's all civil. If you think this man beating bitches up and doing raping bitches, he should go to prison. He should not be just paying a bunch of money and going about his life. Fuck no. So the fact that you're not making criminal charges, just like Jay-Z said when you went after Jay-Z. Jay-Z said, if you think I've done any of that, you're supposed to be calling the police, not trying to shake me down for some money, you bitch ass nigga. So, with that being said, I think it's bullshit. I think Shannon Sharpe innocent. I'm just going off what I think and the history of Tony Buzbee. So I'm not sure. I can get more facts. We always use more facts. But so far, so right now, I'm in Shannon Sharpe corner because I think that Tony Buzbee is a fucking grifter. And that's all it's about because these people not calling him to represent them. You get what I'm saying? He's calling them and then telling them what they need to say. I wouldn't be surprised if he been called the lady, told this lady to go sleep with Shannon Sharpe again, text him to slap or choke or all the above and record it so they can have a video. He likes videos. That boy Tony Buzbee like having videos because he edit them out and make them show them what they want you to see. But that's all I got, y'all. Until next time, and make sure you subscribe and make sure y'all hit the damn thumbs up for please. You feel me? I'm just trying to get my little 1,000 subscribers so I can monetize. You dig? Appreciate y'all. Peace.